Hey, it's Eric with Patch Foundry, and this is the Happy patch for MainStage version 3.7.1 or higher. It's part of the cover band pack volume 1, or you can get it as a standalone patch at patchfoundry.com, and there's a link in the description on where you can find it exactly. Now, before we start, this awesome MainStage concert that you're looking at right now took 6 years of development and does all these cool things. It's free with every single purchase. There's a separate video I've linked in the description about exactly what it can do. Second, this patch is not designed to sound like the original song. It's supposed to be built entirely with the keyboard player who plays in the cover band in mind and is inspired by the original sound. And it's only using MainStage stock plugins to make that happen. So there's no original sampling happening here at all. So now that we got those things out of the way, let's take a look at the channel strips here. So first thing we got is, of course, the nice little electric piano. And this sounds very sprite, very nice. It's using just the stock electric piano sample, or I guess it's plugin here. And because we're only using the stock plugins, this thing is just crazy efficient and very stable. And there's nothing that you have to install once you've bought the initial pack. You literally just open the concert and it just works. Very, very handy. Also, it sounds just absolutely so good. So you got, if you've ever played in MainStage, you know that this sound, or that stock EP, doesn't sound like that when you start. You have to really tweak it. So this is a pretty simple patch. There's that, and then we have this really awesome organ. It's kind of light. You can control it via expression pedal like this. Which is really handy. You could also map that to the mod wheel if you decide you want to go with that option if you don't like using an expression pedal. Now, the only other thing on the lower keyboard here is the brass sound. The brass is zoned so that it won't get down here, but it'll be up here. By itself, it sounds like this. Just big, brassy. You can control it with expression pedal as well, if you want to. Hopefully you play with brass players and you don't need this, but it's there if you do. And that's entirely it for the bottom tier keyboard. Now, we have a second tier of keyboards here, and we try and add something else that's extra, something where if you don't have a second tier keyboard, you're not going to miss it terribly, or you'll be able to play the song without using it. In this case, we've mapped brass. So we've got this brass sound. And it's just big and bright and right there. If you don't want that, there's also a light piano organ up here. So you can always, throw that in a pinch if you don't need the brass. And that is it for this patch. It's a very straightforward patch that's been expertly crafted so that it hits exactly right live. Now, one more thing I'll show you. CPU on this is crazy. So I'm running this on an M1 MacBook Pro. It's 5 years old at this point. Maybe older by the time you see the video. It's also, I'm running MainStage at 128 samples at 48K. And I'm running audio and video recording on the same computer. So let's take a look at what the CPU does with all of those factors in place. So I'll go here. I'm going to just play. Hold down the sustain pedal and kind of stress test it. It's not laggy, and it's still staying at what? Maybe topped out at 20%. So we're talking about without audio and video, it probably is hovering somewhere around 15 or even 10%. What this means is if you're a keyboard player in a cover band, you can drop a lot of these into a concert, not worry about lag, know it's going to be snappy, be able to change patches quickly. And then the other thing is this is running on a staggeringly low amount of RAM. We're talking 26 megabytes of RAM. So I've got 30 here, and you can just see I can switch around, and these are going to... They're just instantly switching. So huge breakthrough if you're a cover band player who has a lot of patches they need to load up. I'm insanely, or I should say very, don't overstate it, very proud of this collection of patches that we put together. You can find out more at patchfoundry.com or just check the link in the description. Thanks so much.